Why Dr. Garner? Because he's the best. I mean, he's not only a good person, and you know that the first minute you meet him, but he's also the very, very best at what he does.
I wanted the very best person to do it, and saw one of his ads in the paper, came in to see him, and the thing that I remember is that he was very, low pressure. He just explained how it worked.
He is a remarkable person as far as his ability to put the right thing on the right person.
Even from the first time that I walked into Jeff's office, I knew within 10 minutes, in just a short time of talking to him, that he was the man that I wanted to work for. I mean, his personality was so contagious, he was so fun, and he had such a drive and a perfection that I just loved. And being a PR person, I felt like if I can't sell this guy, I can't sell anybody.
His investment and your investment in your success couldn't be in better hands.
I never really thought about it, but like he said that he looked at someone's hair color and their skin tone to decide really what shade of maybe white they might have or whatever color. And I'd never really thought about that. I thought a dentist or a cosmetic surgeon or whatever that would look just at your teeth and not take that in consideration. And of course, you learn something new every day. And after I left there, I thought, well, that's definitely something that probably not all dentists do. It's
very professional, very kind.
He's funny. He's actually got a great personality. He can kind of throw you off sometimes. He's a little off the wall sometimes with some of his comedy, some of his jokes.
He's a very, very down-to-earth man. He talks about his family and his friends. When you're in his office, he makes you feel very included in his circuit of friends on a very personal level, not just a professional level, and I think that's very important.
And he's always smiling, so you can't help but smile when you're around him.
Dr. Jeff's reputation is second to none.
I know that he's got the capability. I know that as a technician, he certainly has all of the skills, but more importantly, as an artist, he sees that face the same way I see a face as a photographer.
He was very forthcoming and very, very nice, and I immediately trusted not only Dr. Garner, but the staff as well.
Dr. Jeff's staff is a feather in his cap.
They just made me feel at home, and they showed me before and after pictures, and we were really impressed.
He was just so wonderful. It was like a friend as soon as I met him.
I think the main thing about Dr. Garner is that his name is so well respected in the pageant world. He was one of the only names I think I ever heard, so that was exactly where I knew I wanted to go. And I walked in his office and he could have very easily looked at me and said, we need to do thousands of dollars worth of work on your teeth, and he did not do that. He said, we can do a little laser whitening and a little contouring and you'll be done, and I've been very happy with my teeth.
He was wonderful. He was just took the time to explain it to me, took the time to alleviate any questions, any fears.
The teeth have to balance to the rest of the face, and he sees that. He gets it.
Both he and the staff were very nice, because I think it's not only Dr. Garner is involved, but the staff as well. So it's a partnership, and you really have to be comfortable with everyone. And I was, but first and foremost, he was extremely knowledgeable and gave me a number of choices that I would be comfortable with.
You don't do the same thing on every one. Each person is an individual, and Dr. Garner's ability to perfect that person's smile, to make it right for that person, is really a remarkable trait to have.
I'm definitely not a cattle herding dentist. I'm an artistic one-on-one type person, and the way I look at it, that's the only way you can do dentistry on this level.
When I got there, he just told me that he could give me a totally different look, make me 10 years younger, showed me a picture of how I would look, after my teeth were done, and it was just amazing.
What are your concerns? What are your problems? And he not only addressed them, he succeeded in going beyond my wildest dreams and accomplishing what he did.
I've seen a lot of Jeffrey's work, and it's amazing, like I said, the difference. But a lot of times as people that haven't had it done by Jeffrey, I can tell that it's been done. It's looked fake. But everything I've ever seen him do is very natural, very, very natural.
It's wonderful to have a talented man like Dr. Garner living in our city.
I would put him above anyone in LA, New York, wherever.